Welcome back to 5D Mystery School. Let's get into it. All right, so make sure that you stay all the way to the end to see the video that goes along with this short lecture. All right, so for this article, Dreams Unveiled, How AI May Decode Our Nightly Adventures. Okay, so researchers in Japan have pioneered an innovative approach that bridges brain scans and images by linking functional magnetic resonance imaging fMRI data with visual content. They've taken a significant step toward decoding dreams. Here's how it works. You can pause to read, but it goes brain scans, AI magic, dream reconstruction. But the guy talks about this in the video at the end. Imagine a future where we can replay our dreams like movies. AI driven dream reconstruction could allow us to visualize our subconscious adventures, providing insights into our emotions, memories, and fears. It might even help us understand reoccurring dreams or uncover hidden desires. We have already seen one such studio stop plans due to the impressive nature of Sora. Imagine if Sora can reconstruct your dreams. Side note, existential crisis here. Have you ever seen the series Peripheral? If you haven't, check it out. So, in that show, when they enter into another, I can't remember the name right now, but they use the headset to enter into like another world. But this world was set in the future, and the people in that world was conscious, and they were saying that they were actually real, even though you visited them via headset. So anyway, when they built her a body, right? They like a sleeve, and when her consciousness wasn't in that body to occupy that world, AI ran the body. Now think about when you go to sleep and you leave this physical body. Now, have you seen those new artificial intelligence programs that look very similar to dreams? You get where I'm going with this? Anyway, end of side note. Imagine a paralyzed person dreaming of a loved one, and the AI rendering that dream into a visual message for their family. Our subconscious mind was always thought of a door which we cannot see the other side. Perhaps that door is about to be wide open. This last part is like cyberpunk. So, next time you drift into dreamland, remember that AI might be there, sketching your visions into the language of brainwaves.
Remember the Dream Maker from Blade Runner? Ask yourself, how is it that millions of people can have the same dream the same night? Look it up. It's happened several times. Noteworthy, it's not just your dreams. If dreams had an inkling of a mechanical nature to them, it would be like a system or something, right? Like the sun would leave, then the pineal gland would start to secrete a chemical that would make you sleepy, like melatonin from the pineal gland. And then once you're sleepy, that same center, the pineal gland would start to secrete dimethyltryptamine, which would then induce a dreamlike nature. And then when the sun comes back into your area, the pineal gland knows to stop that slow drip, or stop the fast drip rather, and revert to a slow drip, which then creates your reality. Then your dreams will dissipate. Going back to the point I made earlier of millions of people can have the same dream at the same time, and your thoughts are like radio waves, and your pineal gland is like a transmitter that can send and receive. Then are the dreams being received? Okay, so I'll leave you with this. Most people are aware with predictive programming. Now people are aware with LLMs and like ChatGPT. So you know that they can predict the next word. Now, soon as technology increases, it will become not only can they predict the next word, but they can create it because they know it. Think about dreams. Language knowledge can be predicted, can actions be predicted? Like the future. Can AI move faster than the speed of light? Hypothetically speaking, in a simulation, the creator that creates the boundaries, which would be the speed of light.
Okay, so this article comes from the University of Wisconsin-Madison, The Traveling Wonders of Physics. If you don't get it, listen twice. Waves carry energy from one place to another, but light waves don't need water or air or anything to travel. They can move even in empty space, unlike sound waves. Sound waves. Light waves are made of a mixture of electricity and magnetism, so they are called electromagnetic waves. Now, class, I really need you to pay attention. Is AI electronic intelligence? This is an article from Medium. This long and kind of tedious article explores electrons, electromagnetic radiation, radio waves, electricity, and electronics. All these are fundamental blocks of history and foundation of artificial intelligence. Like humans, AI life will be an electromagnetic computer. Immediately following the highlighted part. Unlike humans, AI will be an artificial life rather than organic life. That will be the great advantage of AI life. It will be the product of smart design. From the National Center for Science Education, Americans' scientific knowledge and beliefs about human evolution in the year of Darwin. The life processes in cells are so complex that they could not have developed by random events. Some traits in humans were produced by intelligent design, while other traits evolved by natural selection. Okay, bye.
Patterns of your brain when you're looking at an image to reconstructing the image. So the way this worked was they put human beings inside an fMRI machine. They had them look at images and figure out what the patterns are, like translate from image to brain patterns. And then of course they would hide the image. So this is a image of a giraffe that the computer has never seen. It's only looking at the fMRI data, and this is what the computer thinks the human is seeing. Yeah. Now, to get state of the art, here's where the combinatorial aspect, where you can start to see these are all the same demo. To do this kind of imaging, the latest paper, the one that happened even after this, which is already better, uses stable diffusion, uses the thing that you use to make art. Like, what should the thing that you use to make art have anything to do with reading your brain? But of course it goes further. So in this one, they said, can they understand the inner monologue, the things you're saying to yourself in your own mind? Mind you, by the way, when you dream, like your visual cortex runs in reverse, so your dreams are no longer safe. But we'll try this. So they had people watch a video and just narrate what was going on in the video in their mind. So the woman, she's hit in the back, she falls over. This is what the computer reconstructed the person thinking. See, a girl looks just like me, get hit in the back, and then she is knocked off. So our thoughts, are starting to be decoded. Yeah. Just think about what this means for authoritarian states, for instance. Or if you want to generate images that maximally activate your pleasure sensor or anything else. Okay, but let's keep going, right? To really get the sense of the combinatorics of this. How about, can we go from Wi-Fi radio signals, sort of like the Wi-Fi routers in your house, they're bouncing off radio signals that work sort of like sonar. Can you go from that to where human beings are, to images? So what they did is they had, a camera looking at a space with people in it. That's sort of like coming in from one eye. The other eye is the radio signals, so sonar from the Wi-Fi router. And they just learned to predict, this is where the human beings are. Then they took away the camera, so all the AI had was the language of radio signals bouncing around a room, and this is what they're able to reconstruct. Real-time 3D pose estimation, right? So suddenly AI has turned every Wi-Fi router into a camera that can work in the dark, specially tuned for tracking living beings. But, luckily, that would require hacking Wi-Fi routers to be able to, do something with that. But how about this? Computer code, that's just a type of language. So you can say, and this is a real example that I tried, GPT, find me a security vulnerability, then write some code to exploit it.